Welcome back to Boneset Ranch. Getting ready for wildfire, today's project will try to improve the protection of our windows against heat. The California Department of Wildfire has learned that windows are a major source of ignition for houses due to the heat against the window. They recommend that all windows in a fire zone be tempered glass, which has a higher resistance to heat, since replacing the windows would be a very expensive option. I have chosen to install fire-resistant canvas tarps. The installation is pretty straightforward. First, I've added some studs into the wall that have a fastener that holds the canvas on, and the fastener can be unscrewed quickly to either apply the canvas or remove the canvas. I'm actually screwing in two pieces here together. There's a lag screw end and a grommet that screws onto it, and they operate separately, with the lag screw staying in place while the grommet is able to be removed and put back on to hold the tarp up. Once the first stud was installed, rather than measure for the second stud, I just chose to stretch out the canvas and drill through the grommet hole. On the larger windows, I added some additional studs and screws at the center grommets. This helps with the sag of the material, and it holds up the extra weight that the extra large canvas turns out to be. And now that I've installed the top grommets, I can install the bottom ones pulling tight as I install them. Overall, the installation is pretty simple and straightforward. It didn't take long per window. However, I would not have wanted to do this in a hurry with the threat of an evacuation coming. It was best to be able to do this on a nice, calm, windless day with no rush. This is how it looks without the tarp on. The studs are noticeable at first, but really as I walk around now, I don't even notice them. And even with the tarp on, it doesn't look bad. Removing the tarp is really simple. Just unscrew each of the grommets, let the tarp drop as you move along, and then fold it up and put it away in its stack box. As you can see, the size of the fastener is big enough to let the grommet slide on easily, so there's no difficulty putting it on, but it won't let it come off. And taking it off is as easy as this. The middle of the is just the right size to go inside the grommet. It's a perfect thing to find for this application. Stretching it on, you can leave it sitting on the threaded stud while you thread on your fastener. And there you have it. In addition to the tarps, the hardware we chose were what are called connecting caps, available at Home Depot in the hardware aisle inside the specialty drawers. That would be these here. And a standard mounting stud being a threaded wooded connection on one end and the 1/4 inch thread that fits the connecting cap on the other end. Of course, this is what we've buried into the wall, and this is what's left exposed. The tarps are from Tarps Now in St. Joseph, Michigan. This is the information for the company in case you're ever interested in ordering. And here's an example of the parameters I used to order the canvas, most notably the thickness of the material and that the canvas is fire rated. I did not order a canvas for the doors because the doors are made of tempered glass. They're required to be made of that material, and these doors have dual panes with a blind set in the middle of the panes, so even if one pane of glass is broken, the blinds would be closed and there as protection for the second pane of glass. Here's the installed view. It's important that I point out that this is a system that I've designed, and I'm not aware of anybody having tested this for real-world application. Hopefully these will never be put to the test. However, if there is a major forest fire coming through, I'm hoping these will add a measure of protection for the house that maybe it can survive in a real disaster. Or at least I can watch The Mandalorian during the daytime. This project has been one of many steps I'm taking to harden the house against wildfire. I've replaced the decking and I've done a lot of clearing on the property. Check out my videos of those projects. When the tarps come down, storage is easy in the deck boxes I've located up high and down low. Thanks for watching.